Welcome to the Wheel of Madden Rebuilds. How this is going to work is every episode I'll spin two wheels, one to decide the team I'm going to use and one to decide how much time I have to rebuild them. At the end of the series, we'll take all the times and whoever won the Super Bowl the quickest will be the winning team. If I can get this channel to 50 subscribers, I will buy a jersey of the winning team and wear it in my videos for a month. If I can get it to 150, I'll buy a jersey of the winning team and give it away to someone watching. With that being said, we're going to hop right into this, spin the wheel. Hope you guys enjoy. Head over to the wheel and spin it to see what team we get. The first team in episode 1 that we will be rebuilding is the Houston Texans. And we will have a grand total of 1 minute to rebuild them. Pretty fair for episode 1, I feel like. Started off slow, and the Texans are a good team. So, yeah, I mean, that's fair. All right, here's Coach LJB. Tried to find someone that looked like me pretty well. I think I did pretty good, you know? And you can tell he's clearly just here to get his paycheck, but hey, as long as he wins him a Super Bowl, it doesn't really matter. All right, now every rebuild will start in the off season. And I can draft, but it is pretty time consuming. So on one that's like a minute long, I'm probably not going to and just leave it up to the CPU and pray. I did do myself the courtesy of re-signing some players I wanted, which was really just CJ Stroud and Will Anderson. I just had to accept their 5th-year option. But other than that, I'm allowed to sign free agents. I'm allowed to make trades. I'm allowed to do all that fun stuff. So I have a minute to do it. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is look at the team and see what I need. All right, so quarterback's good. Running back is fine. Receiver, good. Receivers are actually really good. I actually really like our receivers. O-line could use some touching. If there's a superstar tight end, maybe I'll think about that. Defensively, I definitely need some interior. Like, that is really bad. Corners are good. I might trade away Petrie. He's about to upgrade to an 80-something. Linebackers are good. So I think what I do here is we're going to trade Petrie, try to get some D-tackle help, and we're going to try to upgrade the interior of our O-line. So the moment I click sign free agents, I will start the timer. You should be able to see it's right here on my phone. 3, 2, 1. Okay, glad I didn't start it there. All right, it is started. So we didn't need that. We could definitely use this since, like I said, we're trying to get them there really quickly, and we have a lot of money to spend. So I really don't want to go for someone and then they end up saying, hey, we're not your number 1, and I have to re-go back. So it'd be nice if it showed me. But we ball. That would also be pretty good. He doesn't have much interest, though. Let me see if I can get DJ Reader, and then I'm going to try to make a trade. Yeah, he's really interested. I like that. We'll up that. 20 seconds left. See if I can get a buzzer beater trade in. Make offer. There we go. All right, that's good enough. Jesus Christ. They need to up how this is. There. Trade. 10 seconds. Holy shit. Here. Corner. You. I'm just going to have to take one of these. Give me something. I'm going to let myself finish this out. The time is up. This will be the last trade, though. And we're going to take... Wow, there's not many good ones. I really wish I could edit this. We need interior. Wow. Could go him. He's young and can develop. That looks good. If I had more time, I could trade him away, but I don't. We could get a young O-lineman. Star 77 or a star 75 with a 6th and a 7th. I think we take the Cowboys up on their offer. Do this. It's the last I can do. Now we'll advance week, see if we got everybody signed, and I will I'll shimmy around with the lineup. We got, okay, no superstars, but we got a D tackle that we didn't need. We got a center that we could definitely use. A right edge. Okay, we got a safety. We have a quarterback for absolutely no reason. Another D tackle. We got a late round receiver. Nobody looks super great. Let's see, what was the highest overhaul? My gosh, I would have liked that. 87. Halfback? Pick 7? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. What is this guy's? He has to be an X Factor, right? There's no way. He's an elusive back with 92 break tackle. Oh my god. He has to be X Factor. I refuse to believe he's not. Yeah. Jesus. 87 overall. That's wild. Oh, it's because he's from USC. That's why. I mean, like, they talk about USC strong safeties being the best. I think it's just anybody from USC at this point. That's crazy. Where did we fall on this? What pick do we even have? We had pick 20. Anybody after? We missed out on an 80 overall tight end. That kind of sucks. But that wasn't like our biggest need. 79 overall receiver. That's fine. So I think we drafted fairly well. I would have taken him. But we drafted alright. Go in here so I can put everybody in. Alright, this quarterback we got. I mean, he'll be our backup, so that's alright. Running back. Could have used an upgrade in depth there, but that's... Yeah, Woody Marks is alright. I'm going to put that... No, I'm not. He went down in overall? Oh, it's because... Yeah. I'm going to put the rookie center at center. Patterson... I'm going to put Zeitler at right guard. I'm going to go in and edit their positions. God, what position do I have in playing left guard? Yeah, let me switch you. I'm going to go in and edit their positions because EA's dumb, and even though they're O-line and they can play any, they should be able to play any position interchangeable, EA doesn't allow that because I don't know why. Because they just don't feel like it, I guess. There's the rookie D lineman we got. So, good D line now. We drafted an edge, not that we needed one. Who is it? This guy, yeah. We drafted him. Definitely did not need him. Left edge. I'm going to have him at depth because I want him in a lot. And I don't know if... What is he? Just 68 there. Yeah, I don't know how much he'll really play, but drafted a safety, I thought. 72 strong safety. Well, actually, you're going to be our starter. Hey, look at that. I think that's it. Our kicker's Fairbairn, our punter's Townsend. We have an actual long snapper, everything there. So let's Jesus. Let's look here. CJ Stroud looking good. Honestly, pretty low overall, but he hasn't had an outstanding year this year. O-line's looking all right. Let me make you a left guard because, you know, wouldn't want the steps to come easy. Now, I mean, in theory, I shouldn't have to because he would play the same, but I'm going to because it's sim and overall's kind of all that matters. So, got to get the team to highest overall, and that means switching his position. Good anchor on the O-line. Could use some depth at the tight end position. Receiver's still looking great. Running back looks fine. Defensively, this guy's hidden. Do I start him over him? I think I do. I'm going to start him over. I'm going to start that. He's hidden. That's nice. He's not hidden. That kind of sucks. But, again, that's still fine. Long snapper. Alright, I think should be good. Alright, now that all that's figured out, we're going to sim to mid-season, see how we're doing, and I'll check back in with you guys there. Alright, so we're at the mid-season, and we are 3-4. Ugh. So, we're not looking great. Don't know how long it'll take us to get a Super Bowl at this rate, but hopefully not too long. Don't hate the Texans. Wouldn't mind a Texans jersey. But, yeah, we're going to sim to the playoffs, see if we can turn it around. Hopefully we can. All right, we made the playoffs. 9-8. I'm assuming we made it as the, maybe not 7th seed, probably 7th seed. We won our division. What did our division look like? Trash. Okay. Well, won our division, made it as a 4 seed, gives us a home game. That's nice. Got some players to upgrade. Now we'll sim this week by week. CJ Stroud with 5 upgrades. Holy, we're doing this on our own. Probably just going to max out field general here. Is he up to he could be up to an X Factor. Could be. I'm not saying he is, but that's a lot of upgrades for someone that's not an X Factor. Especially at quarterback, because I feel like quarterbacks progress kind of slow. Got him up to an 85 now. Still got 2 more. Put these on strong arm, actually. Put the last one on field general. He's up to an 87, a true 84. So he's got the +3 morale boost, and he's still a superstar. But that's good that he's progressing that fast. Jaden Higgins also got a lot. Wow. So I'm going to auto upgrade that, and then let's go look at the team. Let's see how the team is looking currently. He ended up got up to an 82. That's not bad. I don't hate that. Lassiter is our wide receiver 6. Loki, not bad though, actually. 60 overall, I would play that. Jaden Higgins is hurt. I guess all of our receivers are hurt because Stingley's a wide receiver too. Marks is up to an 80. So the offensive side didn't change too much other than CJ taking a big step up. And the defense, did he get hurt? He got hurt early in the season ender, and never made it out of injury for this season. So that kind of sucks for him. He ended up star. Will Anderson's up to a 97. So we'll have to see. He should be back by the Super Bowl. How many more snaps does he have to play to get out of hidden? Oh, knee cartilage tear. Out 2 to 4 weeks. So they just benched him? He's only out 2 to 4 weeks, and they just benched my boy. Okay. Well, that's not very nice. He was supposed to be our starter. So, screw you. But he's up to a 76, actually. So, that's still not bad. So, let's advance week. See if we can get past the Chiefs. If we can get past the Chiefs, we can get past anyone. I think, even though they suck in real life. And we did. We beat them 22-14. Gotta like that, you know, That's a all right. So through all the games, Steelers beat the Ravens 14-10. Giants beat the Lions 26-14. Patriots beat the Chargers 31-25, and oh my god, Dallas lost 52-0 in the playoffs. The Eagles might make the Super Bowl. We beat the Chiefs 22-14. It's like a dominant second half. How did we do overall? Looked pretty good on defense, actually. So I like our defense. Hopefully we can just keep upgrading them. So now we're going to go advanced week. And actually, before I advance week, I did just realize Joe Mixon finished number 1 in the league for rushing yards. So even at the old age of however old he is, I think he's like 29 or 30, I don't know, he's still finishing up there. All right, so simmed the Patriots game and we won again 38-17. So 9-8 going into the Super Bowl. Let's go look at the rest of the games. The Eagles won. I'm not surprised. What was their score this time? 31-25, a little more realistic. Steelers beat the Bills. Giants lost to the Falcons. We won pretty good though. And it looks like a good first half this time. They tried to claw back in the fourth quarter, but didn't really let them. And once again, our defense doing pretty good. Let's see what all. Drake May went for 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. C.J. Stroud was 1-0. On the ground, Joe Mixon had 68 yards, 2 touchdowns. Woody Marks had 25. Receiving, Tank Dell had 108. Nico Collins had 73. This Tank Dell's looking good. So let's sim this, see if we can beat the Steelers and go to the Super Bowl. It'd be pretty cool to go to the Super Bowl in the first season. Mind you, it wouldn't be the greatest because if someone else makes it in the Super Bowl first season, it'll go off of record, and then I'll probably look at overall. So, they'd be pretty low there. Oh my god, 30-0 to go, and we lost. So, the Steelers did make it. The Eagles won 30-0 to make it to the Super Bowl, so they're gonna win it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna sim to the offseason, see who wins the Super Bowl. Like I said, I got my money on the Eagles. If the Eagles lose, I will be in shock. I mean, 52-0 in the first round, 32-0 or 30-0 or something to go to the Super Bowl. I don't want to see it. I hate the Eagles, but that's some crazy scores. Yeah, 23-6. It wasn't even. Yeah. I mean, it's whatever. Eagles, they're going to do what they want to do. All right. So here at the draft, we're going to simulate. Hopefully we can get some good stuff. I did just look at my lineup, and I'm not going to show it, but we lost every linebacker we had. That kind of sucks. We have a bunch of random linebackers, normal dev, 60-something overall. Joe Mixon's gone. He might have retired. I'm not actually sure. Let's look. Nope, just Kevin Zeiler. So Joe Mixon just walked. He wasn't having it anymore. But good draft will make up for all of that. And we got a 76 tight end, 75 corner, think the last need, 71 D tackle. We did grab a 71 running back. Is he hidden? If he's hidden, I mean, he's hidden dev. 93 speed. Okay. We can work with that. We can build him up. But yeah, overall, I kind of liked this draft class. Alright, so here's a look at your new offense. I did put him at running back 1 over Woody Marks because he's hidden dev, he's young. I brought him up to wide receiver 3, kind of in the hopes that he's superstar or something, and we can really progress him. Got the new tight end. Excited for him. I think he can be really good. Defensively, I brought him up to D tackle 2 because he's hidden dev. Again, same thought. See if we can strike some gold with superstar or something. However, I do still have all these guys. We have way too many D tackles. And then got this corner. He's our corner 3. Another hidden dev. Hopefully he turns out good. Hopefully we can get some more of these guys up to X Factor. But the edges are covered. It's right here. It's the second line that's kind of where we run into some issues. But we can build that up a little bit. And actually, I'm going to put you there and then put you there. So we once again are going to go ahead and sim to the midseason, see how we're doing, and I'll meet you there. We've hit midseason, and once again, we're 3-4. So last time it almost worked out for us. Maybe it can this time, if we're lucky, but it also might not. Our rookie running back does have a plethora of upgrades, so we're gonna put those. Probably gonna stick with the strength at elusive back. I think it's just the quickest way to hit success here, and I am excited to look at the lineup and see if we struck any gems here. Maybe some superstars. Doubt we got an X Factor, but maybe if we're lucky, could have. So we'll have to see. Also, they could still be hidden dev, like this guy. He's still hidden dev. Probably most of them probably will be. So our tight end ended up star, but he's up to a 79, so he's looking good. Defensively, he got bumped down, but everything else, he's a superstar, so that's tough. Let's go. Lassiter's hurt, so we have 3 superstar corners, so that's pretty cool. So in year 2, we finished 5-12 and most definitely did not make the playoffs. So I think now what we're going to do is we're just going to sim 10 years and hope at some point we make the playoffs. Or the Super Bowl. Really hope we make the playoffs. So we may or may not have ran into a problem. I probably should have done that from the start. But yeah. Apparently they were doing pretty bad and fired me. But you can't stop me from keeping up with my team. So now we're going to sim 10 years because it's actually only been 1. That's how bad it was going. So, if this channel gets to 150 subscribers and you wanted a Texans jersey, I have bad news for you. I don't think you're going to get it. But we're going to sim 10 years. Now that I can't get fired, this league will stay around. And hopefully we will be able, well, not we, because I'm commander now, but hopefully they will be able to get themselves a Super Bowl. Anyways, I'll see you then.
2 hours later.
Alright, so after simming about a billion years, let's figure out if the Texans ever won. So in 2048, no, they did not. Nor in 47, or 46, or 45, or 44, or 43. But in 2042, the Texans did win. Hold on, let me see if they won any sooner than that. Oh, the Sand. Never mind. So there you guys go. In 2042, the Texans won the Super Bowl. Did my 1 minute rebuild have anything to do with that? No. But it did happen eventually. So if you're a Texans fan, you just gotta wait until 2042.